We were having a rough time.
We were having real problems at home with the kids.
Before LAM, I think we both felt pretty good in our marriage. We just were in a pretty good spot.
Okay, individually, I definitely had some issues from my past that I was dealing with, and it was really affecting our marriage in a big way.
We've been married for 14 years, and we've had just years of hurt and woundedness.
We were going through some hard seasons, many years.
I had a serious control issue where I would hang on for dear life and try and make it change myself.
We did fight though, like we're a couple that fought or whatever a lot, argued a lot, but we kind of just took that as normal.
I think for us, there came a point where we just kind of felt like roommates more than this couple in love.
And basically, we got to a point in our lives where things were becoming very stagnant and we started to feel hopeless.
We had a real discontentment come into our relationship.
Well, at first, when we first started LAM, I was at a point where pretty much I said to God, if this doesn't work, then we're destined to live in misery for the rest of our lives.
It was just something that I thought was like a simple thing for me. I knew there was an issue there, but I guess to my wife it was something more than that.
I needed personal breakthrough.
Yeah, it was one of those things that you really don't bring up, because if you do, it just causes like an explosion.
We wondered if we were even on the same page anymore, and we definitely felt like something needed to change in a major way.
When we first decided to go to LAM, I didn't really have any expectations. I just knew that we had to do something. We've tried everything else in the past, different seminars and getaways, and
I've had to realize that I can't just sit around and hope things are going to change. I'm going to have to get my head out the sand and start doing things.
And definitely it was something that I knew was there, but I could never pinpoint. It was something that I knew was an issue. There's something that made us tense and uncomfortable, but it was something so spiritual and it was something so deep that it was beyond our marriage.
There didn't seem to be any solution.
Things would get pretty heated, pretty intense, and we would have some explosions.
Some TNT and dynamite going off in the house.
We're part of a vibrant local church, and still at the same time in our marriage, we just felt trapped.
So I didn't have a really good outlook going into LAM.
But I wanted to do LAM because the people that took it last year had so many good things to say about it. I mean, just such crazy good things to say.
To the point where we just felt like, how are we ever going to connect again? How are we ever going to get out of this?
And so I was really curious to see what it was that was so life-changing and what it was that was so powerful to be used in marriage and also outside of marriage.
But then I remember Shyla telling me, all you need is just be willing to walk through those doors.
So LAM was advertised, and I felt like it was a lifeline.